Hi everybody, it's Sandy Pro, and today I'm visited by Gabby, and this project I'm about to do and explain has a lot to do with her and her housemate Sylvia. I don't know about you folks, but I have cats that like to lay on my lap, and they don't mind what they're laying on, but sometimes I find it difficult when I've got a new blouse or a new pair of pants and their nails go into them, and sometimes they pull and cat hair on things when I don't really want them on there, even though I have masking tape remover. I decided to make a cat nap lap blanket. I'm going to make one for each of the cats and have it close by, so depending on which cat comes over, I'll throw a blanket on my lap to protect my clothing and maybe have a little less hair as I continue my day. But the first thing you'll need is to purchase some fabric if you don't have scraps available. What I'd like you to do is make sure you have a piece of fabric that is at least 28 inches square for a backing. And then I use a cotton quilting insert. It's like a blanket weight. It's not puffy and polyester. It's a blanket cotton for the inside of the cat nap lap blanket. It's hard to say. Say it with me. Cat nap lap blanket. Why the heck am I calling it that? Just because it's a tongue twister. Then we'll need coordinating fabrics that match, or they don't have to match really, the backing of your blanket. And I've made a lot of scraps into strips that go with the fabric that I've chosen. And I'm going to do a design called the Crazy Quilt, which tons of people know about. And my Crazy Quilts are a little bit more conservative than most. The object is to start the middle of your square with a 5-sided piece of material. And you build around that. And most of the time the people put on fabrics that do not consecutively go around, but mine do. All one color goes around, the next strip around is all one color. They usually alternate any type of fabric. Makes it a little bit more busy. Mine's a little conservative, but that's okay. That's what makes the world go round. Different people, different thoughts, different preferences. So please hang in there and we'll get started on my new cat nap lap blanket. I'm just going to sit here and fill my bobbin with some black colored thread because that'll coordinate with my fabric. And just remember, it's a crazy quilt. You don't have to coordinate if you don't want. That's what's so fun about crazy quilts. I've chosen this type of batting for the inside of the blanket because number one, cotton for me is easy to work with, and number two is polyester sometimes creates a little static, and if you're patting your cat and you're wearing something with a little polyester in it, you get zapped, and we don't want that. I may have to make 2 of these blankets, one for each of my cats, because they don't particularly like the smell of what doesn't belong to them. They're kind of picky. So I'm putting my 5-sided piece of fabric right smack in the middle, and that's going to start off our crazy quilt. You just need to go all around it. And for those who are beginners, I'm just going to do that to make sure it stays in place. Otherwise, I would have probably started my first piece with it, but I'm going to start off by doing this to show you. And for those of you that do not have a machine like this, what I'm doing is I'm pressing the return button up here and pressing another button that lifts my needle at the end of my sewing. So I will just take this off and trim. Well, maybe I need a new pair of glasses. And underneath. And choose from my strips of fabric for my first piece to go on. I'm going to take, this is the right side, and my coordinating fabric is right here. I'm going to place the right side down. And start right here. And I can tell you right now, I'm going to take that and trim this piece right here. Right off. Underneath. Spin my fabric around. Once again, right sides together. Now it's time to go press. And now you can see that I've attached those two pieces of coordinating fabric. I've sewed them right sides together, and I flipped them over and pressed those seams. Now I'll continue all the way around the 5 sides until it completely borders the middle fabric. This is what it looks like after the first go around of the 5-sided piece of material in the middle. So I will continue with my strips, alternating colors and patterns, going all the way around until the whole 24-inch block is covered. I've showed you a picture of the finished block. All my strips are attached. Now it's time for decorative stitching. Some people put ribbon, lace, buttons, or beads on their Crazy Quilt items, but since this is for my cat, I will not put anything like that, so the claws won't get stuck and she'll be comfortable and not get caught in ribbons, etc. So I will do some decorative stitching for a little bit and then we'll piece it together. So you can have a square corner by folding like this, and once over. Or you can have a mitered corner, which means it looks more like a triangle, by folding over, pressing, and folding over again. And that will give an angle to that corner when you sew it. So once you've gone all around all four edges, you'll have one complete cat nap blanket. And when I get done with this one, which won't be too long, it'll be complete. Although people are telling me mine looks like a birdhouse and I should throw an applique on there. I might just do it, but not for a project for you guys today, just on my own. I'll give you pictures of the final product at the end of this video. Thanks for watching. The Cat Nap Lap Blanket. Sandy Pro. Check out the other pictures.